Hello and welcome to today's video. Today is GCSE Results Day and I got my results. So, I didn't do well, really, to be honest. I didn't do well. We'll just start off with the worst one. English language. In the mark scheme now with the numbers, I got a 1, which is equivalent to like a G. And I'll explain why later on in the video. For spoken language, I got a merit, which I'm proud of. Science, I got a D because I just did like general science. I didn't do like each different science, I just did one big science. Art and design. I spent quite a long time on my art and design stuff and I came up with a G. But I don't really like the idea of like criticising people's art and judging it to get a grade. I don't know, that's always been a strange concept to me, so I'm not really about that. I'm just a bit gutted because I spent a lot of time on it. And in French, I got a C. It's preparation for working life. Not many schools do that, but mine did for some reason. But I got a C in it anyway, and I'm actually really impressed with that because I didn't revise for it at all. The one which I'm so proud of, maths. I genuinely had no faith in maths at all, really. Like, I thought it was the easiest out of all the exams, but then I thought, oh, well, what if that's because I've did it wrong and everyone else has did it right? I got a 5, which is equivalent to like a C. When I saw the C in maths, or 5, whatever, I literally started crying. Like anytime anyone's ever mentioned it, I'd literally just cry. So, we'll go over them and explain why I got, because I know exactly why I got the grades that I did, and so I'm not really like obviously I'm bothered because I wish like it wasn't the way it was for me to get the grades. But so basically I didn't go to a mainstream school. I went to a school for like people who can't cope in a mainstream school because I have like really bad anxiety. So I missed like basically all of year 10. And then I got put in the school that I did my GCSEs in at the start of year 11, and I still missed quite a lot of time, but I did all my, sat all my exams, which like, even though I didn't do as well as I could have, I'm just so proud of myself that I actually sat them and did it. Like, I don't know, but English was always going to be the hardest one for me because I didn't really get on with my teacher. I've always not been that good at English. And it was just like I just couldn't wrap my head around like what it was asking me to do. But I don't know, it was just always going to be difficult for me to do. That like English, I literally used to cry in every single lesson. It was horrible. It was probably like the worst lessons ever. I didn't answer many questions in the English exams because, well, in both of them I had panic attacks, so I couldn't really concentrate. And then like I don't know, the questions that I did answer, I didn't answer in enough detail and I didn't answer them correctly. So I wasn't surprised when I saw that I failed it terribly. Science, I got a D. Science was science is one of them subjects where I was just like, yeah. Like I paid attention, I wrote everything down, I used to get everything right in class, I used to answer questions and stuff like that. Like I was always really good at it, but it's one of them that you can't remember the information. And like when you're in the exam, everything just blanks. But I think a D is pretty good for like me not really remembering stuff. And art and design, I explained that before. I was pretty gutted about that, but you know, I don't like the idea of an art exam. Oh yeah, and that was another thing. I like didn't hand half of my stuff in because it was just too much stress. Like we didn't get told all the stuff that we needed until like 2 weeks before it needed to be handed in. So we were basically doing like 1 year's worth of stuff in 2 weeks. And like that's the same with like most subjects. Like with me missing year 10 and most of the people in my class missing year 10, we all had to do like year 10 and 11 in 1 year. Like, well, not even 1 year really, it was just about 6 months or something. So French, I've always been alright at French because obviously I'm pretty good at Spanish because I used to live there. So Languages aren't really that tricky for me, and maths, I genuinely can't believe that I passed maths. I've literally just shocked everyone and myself. Yeah, so basically this video is just me rambling about my GCSE results. I'm just actually really pleased with myself for like having a full year of like counselling and anxiety and not being able to like leave the house and stuff, for being like scared of literally my own shadow, to like having 3 GCSEs. Like, that's not a lot to some people. I passed 3 out of 6 of my GCSEs and some people would be like, that's terrible, but for me it's actually, I'm actually so impressed with myself. I just want to say that if you didn't get the results that you wanted to, like because of like mental health or just not like being able to do them at that precise moment, then it's completely fine, because people are in the same boat as you, like me, and like I'm gonna have to resit English, but like I'm more prepared for it this time. I'm just really like pleased that I even got there and sat the exams, even if I didn't do well. Basically, if you wanted to know my reaction to my results, it was just me like, I failed English, oh my god, I passed maths, and then I started crying. I didn't cry over the fact that I did bad. I cried over the fact that I actually passed maths. Yeah, I got 3 C's, a D and 2 G's, which I'm alright with, so leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and yeah, bye!